All right. Well done in the videos. And thank you again for making sure you end with a good, solid take. I very much appreciate that. And your playing will also appreciate that as well, for sure. Um, so, this week, oh boy, we're back to a rhythm combination we tried before that we went and built up. So, you put in a lot of work to be able to hit what we're going to try this week. We're going to have the same rhythm twice, but different chords. So the first one I feel is the easiest chord progression because we're just doing power chords. The second progression, we're using some of those fancier chords, you call it. You know, the triads, inversions, things like that. One of them is an inverted fifth chord. So I also notated the rhythm two different ways. The first way, number one, we have lots of tied eighth notes to make it easy to see where everything is. And actually, let me get the count on the screen here as well. There we go. And there. Okay. So, rhythmically, 100% the same. 100% the same. Just it looks a bit different. So here again, we can easily see where all the downbeats and upbeats are versus this one. It looks a bit cleaner, mathematically 100% the same, but not as easy to read where all the downbeats and upbeats are. However, once you get this guy, then number two is the same. Count is the same. So what is this count? Let's go through that. Try figuring it out yourself first. It's always the best approach, I feel. But here we go. Confirmation time. 1 and 4. 1, 2 and 2. 3 and 3, 4 and down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, done. So, this again will be the same. So it is 1 and 4, 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 1 and 4, 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and done. Okay, let's put it all together. When you're working on this stuff, if you need to break things down into smaller pieces, definitely do so. Some recommendations for that. I don't think you would need to do one bar at a time because you've already drilled the individual rhythms quite a lot. 2 bars at a time could be a good idea though. So, because bars 3 and 4, you are not starting on a downbeat, we may need to take things a little bit further. So let's see. It's just weird ending on an upbeat. I don't really like ending on upbeats. I like ending on downbeats because it's much easier to have a solid thing. So as far as breaking this down, you may want to try, and this is only if you need to. Only if you need to. I think that's a good portion to break down. This way we're in on a solid downbeat here. And then it would be going a little bit further, but maybe something like this would be good. I mean, at that point, you're almost at the very end anyway. But if you wanted to have a smaller chunk to break down, I think ending right there would be good. You're welcome to try doing it with just, that much right there. Like when you work on like the second half, if you need to, then yeah, you'll just be coming in on the upbeat of 1. So just working on that half right there would be fine as well. That rhythm is the one you worked on the most, I feel. We had that for like a few weeks. I don't remember how many weeks, 2 or 3. We're working on just the second half here. That could be very beneficial if you find that troublesome. Again, only break it down if you need to. If things seem to be going well, then just stick with that. Stick with how it is. Only break it down if you need to. All right. Here we go. 60, number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 4. 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and done. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and done. 180. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another reminder, not a big deal at all if you do not get to the 240. Just get where you can. The main thing is keeping it under control, feeling confident with everything that you're playing. That's the goal here. Controlled and confident. All right, number 2, back down to 60. The fancy chords. Remember to use your pinky for this note here in the inverted 5th chord. Good habit to build and maintain. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 4. 1. Notice the root notes are the same for this progression as the last one. Just another way of playing this. Root notes, not bass notes. Bass notes are different, but the root notes are the same. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. Oh God. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrong chord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Holy moly. Whew. Okay. If you're ready to move on to more theory, we were going to hit this guy next. So more of the triad arpeggio progressions, same as you did for C and G. Now we do it for F. And so we get some more of that chord, the triad and inversions review at the end here. So yeah, it's definitely good to memorize the shapes as you're working towards. But also remembering just how to create and manipulate those things is good. Just kind of thinking more about what I said previously, and basically I just don't want you to become, we'll say, too concerned or obsessed, maybe too obsessed with trying to memorize every little detail, because that could be overwhelming, especially when we start manipulating chords and adding things, taking away, moving intervals around. So basically we will be just, again, I think I said last week, we're going to almost like be reviewing always, because we're going to continue to build upon what you already have. So we got the foundation and we're just going to, decorate it so to speak. All right. Any questions, let me know. I'll see you in your next video.